Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the technical trader at TechTrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 18th of April. These are the charts of the day. Well, it was a mixed session on Wall Street. The markets weren't given any major direction today, but there was a lot of stocks that looked pretty good. Let's take a look at a few of them. Bmea, which popped a month ago and pulled back down, a nice orderly falling wedge, broke out today. That pop took it from a low of 24.50 up to 27, finished just 4 cents off the high. A good close. A million shares traded, not enough, but keep an eye on this level. In my opinion, a move across here really gets it going. So your target is 29, and then we're looking in the low 30s, maybe 33 even. BWEN broke out yesterday. Today had a bit of a follow through and then backed off, but it was still up 7.6% today, or 35 cents. Traded $500,000, not a lot of volume, but you can see it's picked up a little bit the last couple of days. You get through here, we're looking at 6 as your next target, maybe 7.5 beyond that. CLSK, well, how about this? 7 days in a row as Bitcoin stocks and related stocks, Bitcoin, anything related to Bitcoin, I should say, has had a good move. This has gone from 238, more than double, to 516, and up another 15% today on volume of 17 million. If this momentum continues, you might see 6 or even 7. But be careful, as key support now is at today's low at the 440 range, and beyond that, looking at 380. That's the big one from the double top breakout and retest. CRBP in the biotech sector broke out a couple of days ago and continues and made it up to my target at 12. There's some resistance here, but your next target could be as high as 16 and 18. The measure move from there and there brings you up to about 17, 18. DraftKings, really good day today. Broke out of it like a little bit of a rounding bottom or inverse head and shoulder cup and handle, whatever you want to call it. There's a double top just ahead. That's key resistance. If we get to 21 3/4, 22, you might see a $25 stock. ELOX, big spike up, and then one long week pullback. But today it may have reversed. Keep an eye on it. It was up nearly 10%. Mine was only 74,000. It's thinly traded. ETNB, fantastic long-term chart. Been on my list for months now. It's gone from under 2 over 17. Today's pop got it up to the prior high that was 1803, reaching today at 1783. Any move past this 1780-90 range, and you might see something at 20 and even 22.5. FSLY, one of our swings, may be coming out of a wedge today. Looks pretty interesting. Really nice angle of ascent. Resistance 18, that's your target. Get through that, looking at 19.5 and then 21. HIMS broke out of a wedge today. You got to see it really quiet and narrow near the apex. Popped with volume of 15.5 million, jumping almost 11%. That's a clean breakout. Let's retest 12 first. We get through that, we're looking at 15. INTT broke out of a consolidation pattern that's been a month long. Look at the underlying technicals, how strong they look. Today's pop, we gapped up and ran. It was up 315 to 23. A nearly 16% gain. My next target is 25 and 6. LUNR, after exploding in February, as you may remember, this stock went from literally 8.5 to 136 in less than a week, and then got creamed. But maybe to start it up again, just take a look at it today, up to 75 or 26%. Volume spiked to 1.6 million. That's the biggest in about 7 weeks. So you might see an attack tomorrow on the moving average. Keep an eye at 1583, and then the prior spike high at 19.75. Mbly finally, after a couple of months of consolidating in 1, 2, 3, wave 4 coil, popped out, 302 or 7%. Need to get above the February spike high of 48. That's your target for tomorrow or the day after. But more importantly, mid-channel target is now 52. OBLG exploded from 162 to 394, nearly doubling, more than doubling, sorry. And then closed back at 280, up 31%. Still, any move above 390 now, we're looking at a $6 stock. Keep an eye on this one, put it in your back pocket. ONON, maybe coming out of a wedge. It certainly looks promising. It was up $1.60 or 5.25%. As volume picked up to 5 million. There is resistance from this spike high here at 33.20. We get through that, 36 is your next target. OPRA, one of the better looking junior software type stocks, has gone from 4 to 11. My near-term target is 13. It's in a beautiful rising channel. PTGX spiked back up today, jumping 286 at 14%. 1.8 million traded. The good part is it made a nominal new month-long high, and now I'm looking to see if this thing can test and/or take out 25 3/4. PTPI spike, pull back inside day, and then another reversal today. Notice where it reversed near that prior high. If we can get up to and take out 8.5, which is your near-term target, this might be in the low teens. RIOT. Well, Bitcoin stocks obviously have had a good time of it. RIOT's been one of the leaders just since March the 10th. March the 10th. That's only about 6 weeks. It's gone from 5 to 14. Next target, 17. Roivant Sciences. After the big 5-way move up here and a long consolidation, looks like it's snapping back big time. Keep an eye on this level. Multiple tops up around the 8 3/4, 9 zone. Close at 890 today. You get through here, this thing could fly. Targets 10 and 12. SMCI, more expensive stock, but a beautiful long-term chart. Up near the high. Next target, 130.33. Thread up, one of our tech traded swings, now up for 8 days in a row, and having gone from 205 to 337. So you can see not a lot of movement, but slow but steady movement every day. The target I had was 3 3/4, and then 5. Those are your swing trade targets. TORO popped yesterday, nice follow through today. Today's action was up 76 cents, 23%. You can see the next target is about 6 3/4. Viking, been steady as she goes for now 8 days in a row. And coming up to the all-time high back in the 24 September of 2018, 5 years ago. You can see that would be the target for me right now, 24, if it follows through. This is a daily chart for you. That's your target, 24, 4.5. VRDN, well, this is one of my top picks of the year, and it did have a slide like many biotechs did the first quarter. Seems to me this quarter may be much better for biotechs, and this one in particular jumped 352 at 13% today as volume picked up. My next target is 35 and 39. Weight Watchers following through. Tech traded swing. Now up for 4 days in a row, 5 of the last 6. My next target is going to be 9, 10.5 and above. And finally, XPON jumped 46 cents or about 10.5%, but more importantly, it feels like it wants to try to come out of this wedge, and if it does, it could fly to 7. That's your target on a swing. And that's it for tonight, everybody. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.